1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Hi there. Oh, jeez. Fucking shattered this morning. So, today we are benching, low bar squatting, lateral raising, and benching again. So, not too difficult. We'll just get ourselves into this. Yes, I'm hoping I can get myself past these next 2 days. I can have the weekend off. You know, just allow myself to have adequate days, training days. Oh, my fucking knee feels like it's playing up. Elbow feels like it's playing up. Got a few wee niggles in places, so I've still got 2 months. Yeah, 2 months until it's 8 weeks. 2 months, 8 weeks. Or 2 months / 8 weeks. So, yep. I think I'm at that point now where I need to not slip up my diet. So today's really the only day where I'll be having more food than what I should. It should be really weight cutting. I should make weight, no bother. Yeah, even though I'm going to be like doing slow bar squatting again, I don't normally use knee sleeves. I think I'm just going to put knee sleeves on just to keep the joint protected. move up in weights. See, it's always weird how when you feel like you've got wee weak points for the time being, like where you're like sore knee, sore elbow, I don't know, you subconsciously just feel it. Like I am right now, I am more conscious of my right knee than anything else right now. Same with my left elbow. Just like I feel like I've got more like mine, like I guess nerve receptors are just, I'm feeling a bit more active to the point where I'm just feeling everything because I'm thinking about it more. Oh, fucking goodness, man. Oh, first set's 82. Oh. Right, let's go. I'm only good at like 6 reps. Goodness man. Feeling cold today. Oh, goodness man. I am shattered. I'm just OCDing through my phone. Goodness man. Goodness. Right, let's get this set done. So we're doing 10 reps. You know what? I'm literally just going to put all the belt and that on just now. I bought a proper bed head this morning, man. Bang! Oh, fuck. That was a tough one. Oh, goodness. Whew. Goodness. Whew. So I was zoned out, I'm just... Right, need another set. We're going for 8. Going for 8. Ah, that's fucking hard. Oh, I've got dry skin in my nose, man. Whew. Oh, good tickly nose. So far, the reps are going a bit quicker than they should. Open bracket, 10, close bracket, open bracket, 8, close bracket, open bracket. We'll just chill for a couple of minutes. Don't that look pretty cool? I'm zoned out. I think I'm ready to go. Let's go again. That was a very tight rep. I'll give it, but it was very tight. Oh, goodness, man. That was tough. Sorry, I'm zoned out. I'm just chilling just now. Have you completely checked out there? Oh, Charles Finland, sorry, I've completely zoned out. You must have £100 of muscle. Well, I weigh about 170 something pounds just now, so probably not far off that sort of stuff. But I'd probably say no, I've probably got less than that. Because you also need to take in bones, tendons, skin, organs, blood, meat, fat, of course muscle, water. I don't know if there's water. So bones, tendons, ligaments, organs, blood, water, fat, muscle. And there's no point saying skin because your skin is an organ, I think. Isn't that the case? Yes, skin's an organ. Cool. I was right. Aye. Would it be bones, tendons, joints, ligaments? Pardon me. Fuck, nearly an hour in. Oh, I'll leave it free. Millennial power sales. Millennial power sale strong. How's it going? That's some volume. Well, if you talk about like sets and reps, my volume's actually reduced, but it's a decent weight. Whew. I've got 3 reps for 97. Not my best. Not my best. Right. We'll finish off with 102. I'm just going to look back. This is probably the best set I've done. Yeah. You look jacked as fuck in that sweater, stateside here. Nice, man. Nice, thank you, mate. I'm alright. I'm competing for powerlifting competition in February. And whereabouts statewide? What state? I've spoken to a few people from the States in a few different areas. I want to say it's somewhere new. Oh. I'm keeping the jumper on just because I feel quite cold. I'm warming up now. Oregon. I don't think I've spoken to anybody from Oregon. I've had Texas. I've had... oh fuck. I've had Texas, I've had California, I've had I've had a few others, but my brain's just trying to fucking brain it. My brain's trying to brain it. San Francisco, is that a? No. Aye. UK, Scotland. Good man. Is it powerlifting you're doing, or is it a different type of strength comp? Scotland, absolutely, mate. That's it. I say Scotland's God's country. Nice, man, nice. Oh, Michigan. That was somebody as well. Because there's also a guy, boy Michigan, who's like bench press, is like fucking junior. And he's going for the junior like Michigan record or whatever. He's fucking strong as shit. But no, good mate, your first competition, nice. So what weight, so all I'm going to say, see if you're first. Lovely maybe dog soldiers. I've not heard of that. I'm going to Google it just now. I recognise a few of the actors. Yeah. Recognise that person. Recognise that person. Aye. I have two obstacles. One, money. Yeah, powerlifting has a bit of well, if you don't use the equipment, then it can be quite cheap. But aye. Right, so if you go on my YouTube, if you're watching me from YouTube anyway. See if you go to my very first competition. I went to an amateur competition, which was basically first timers, and you didn't need to buy any equipment. You could just wear your shorts and your t-shirt and go through the lifts in a meet kind of standard, and it gave you a wee taster of whether you wanted to do it or not. So I done that, and it was quite inexpensive. I just had to pay for the membership, which was like 50 quid, and then pay to get into the comp. I think which was maybe 40 quid, because it was like a wee hike, or 30 or 40 quid, can't mind. And I had no equipment, so it was fucking hell, 360 just to compete and pay for my drug test. Fucking hell. So I compete Scottish powerlifting with the IPF, and IPF is a drug testing federation, but you don't actually get drug test unless you get selected. So you don't actually pay for drug testing, I don't believe, because I've not been drug. I would say I'm in drug test federation, and then if I was to be selected for drug testing, it's not an issue. But I would say I think they kind of randomise people for testing. You share my channel, appreciated my guy, appreciated, thank you. Mostly YouTube nowadays, all my channel sort of stuff is just my streaming. I don't really make videos and stuff. The only time I make a video is when I do a competition. I just make a wee kind of short one of my lifts, and that's it. If I set a state record, I will be. Yeah, so I get that. If you're going for a record, you'll be drug tested to make sure the record is like substantive, it stands and it's official, and I get that. I'm not at that level yet. I'm just in my third year powerlifting. Well, you're just enjoying the process. If I set a state record, I will be 165 pounds or 75 kilos. 38. State bench is 270. I'm guessing that's pounds. Yeah. I take it your age is 38, so you're not in IPF, but it's once you hit 40, you're in the Masters weight classes. So I'm guessing you're still competing in the Open. Because, as I say, benching that bit, 270 is like 122.5 kilos. See if that was in the open weight class in IPF, the record would probably be like 150, 160, because sub masters. Ah, okay, there's a sub. So we don't have sub masters. We have like junior, sub junior, no sub junior, junior. Then I think there's like an older junior, and then you have open, and then you don't go sub master. It just goes from open straight to master. Then you've got your, of course, M1, M2, M3, M4. I'm just gonna double check that. I don't want to say something that is incorrect. Scottish powerlifting. Yeah, so for us, it's essentially you get sub junior, junior, open, master. See, I've got the Aleco barbells and easy bars and dumbbells. All the smaller plates are Aleco. Everything else bigger is Bulldog gear. It's okay. USPA is not IPL but IPF. USAPL is IPL. So there's that many different federations. See, I always like to nosy on. I'm guessing you use open powerlifting for the rankings as well. Yes, those are two nationally biggest federations stated under the respective international body. Ah, fair enough. Cool. It's weird because there's like in Scotland there's kind of two kind of federations powerlifting, but if you compete in one, you can't compete. If you compete in IPF, you can compete in the other one, but if you compete in the other one, it won't allow you to compete in IPF because IPF is drug tested and the other one isn't. I recognise the name John Hack. I recognise John Hack. I recognise that name right off the bat. Right. I'm going to get this set done. So, bench is my weakest lift. So I just want to try and get 102 for a double. That was tough. It's all those reps where kind of more touch and go, it wasn't really paused. So my heaviest bench that I've done in competition is 115 in the 83 kilo weight class. My heaviest bench in my current weight class of 74 kilos is 110. Oh. So I'm hoping for this competition I do. That's mostly just a jumper, my man. Plus, I'm born with fucking long ass arms, so my arms just look bigger just because my arms are just fucking pool noodles. It's like I was built for squatting and deadlifting. Bench is like my weakest lift. Oh, yeah. So I'm currently weight cutting. So I weigh right now about 78 kilos just now, and I'm weight cutting down from my competition. I've just been eating too much food recently. Been enjoying too much food. 85. Starting to feel cold again, man. I was going to take the jumper off, but I'm keeping it on now. Have you looked up the Camberg bench barbell by Titan or Cat? Let's have a wee... Camberg bar by Titan. You know, I've never actually used a Camberg bar. Back in the, as I say, my main thing is my squat. I've hit 200 kilo squat in the gym. I've hit 192.5 in competition. I'm talking about in kilos. And then deadlift, I've hit a 217.5 kilo deadlift in house, and I've hit a 215 in comp deadlift. So my legs and my back are my best muscles. But no, I've never used a cambered bar. I don't know. A cambered bar, it seems like it'd be a nice wee accessory, but that's what I'd use it as an accessory. Ronald Weed 1, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Like, I don't know. Oh, them peaches. 92, yeah mate, natural. I say powerlifting is just a hobby, so why would I go and destroy my body over a hobby? I've been training since I was 14, and this has always just been a hobby and a passion. Like, if I was to ever want to become like a professional bodybuilder, or I had to use performance enhancing drugs as a thing for a career focus thing, like, you consider influencers who need to take performance enhancing drugs just to look a certain way because that's how their following is based. Aye, okay, people fill your boots, but this is a hobby, and why would I go cutting my lifespan short, putting myself at higher risk for ailments for a hobby? Nah, no my cup of tea. So nah, I'm all good. I don't need to do anything like that. As I'm saying, it goes for those who do it. Nothing against them. I say if that's a career point, they have to go. That is it. Just for subscription. Your video has good production value. I mean, I haven't really. I had this set up ages ago. I've not really done anything different for a long while. It's literally just a GoPro, that camera. That's my laptop web camera, and I've just done a few wee kind of things to have it all kind of set up. It's as basic can be, my man. But I think there's beauty in simplicity. That is it. You don't need any pure flashing and transitioning and fancy cuts and shots. Just have it simple. Basic is sometimes just better. It's the same with like weights. Sometimes the basic is just best. Ronald Weed 1, I'm guessing that seems like a Spanish sort of thing. Salute. I don't know, I'm terrible at language enunciations, but thank you. Looks good and very polished. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciated. Very clever placement of the camera to the monitor. It just makes sense. Like I say, this is my laptop here, my gaming laptop. I don't really use it for gaming. I just bought a gaming laptop just because it has a better performance for streaming. So it's also the web camera there. This is where I rest. So if I'm talking, you can see me better here. And then of course the main camera for the rest of the gym and that. And a lot of the time I'm talking to that camera, but sometimes I'll be looking over there and I should be looking there. Aye. But it's a good setup. And the camera's there because this is quite a small space I've got, and the best thing is there, you can see everything. And of course I've got the programming thing just over there, because it's kind of a bit of a void space. I could have it, further up. Gaming, got you. Yeah, my buddy uses a game. Exactly. I could have bought like a performance kind of businessy type laptop, but it just cost more. Game laptops are made to fucking power for high usage and stuff. So it's actually reasonably priced. So it's basically, I think I paid for the rack plus the cable attachment. It was £1,500, but it was cheaper when I got it. So I think I got it for like 1,200. But I think now it's about £1,500 I got it for, which is quite a good price for the rack. The rack also folds away, so these roll in And then also my bench folds up the way as well, so it is quite minimalistic. Goodness. Right, let's get this set. So we're doing 3 to 6, and we're doing pause rep this time. My rack was 98 USD on Walmart.com. Mate, whatever works, it works. Me, as I say, when I was in my home gym, I'm in the Old Testament of buy right, buy once. So if I was wanting to buy the best of the best gym gear, I want to make it from like cost to quality, because it's like a graph. You get cost and you get quality, and after a point, quality starts to dip and price keeps going. Like for example, you buy I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of American gym brands that are like, let's just say you buy some shitey, I don't know, Planet Fitness equipment, and then you go a wee bit more quality. You've got maybe Titan, you go a wee bit higher, you've got Rep, you go a bit higher, you've got Rogue, and then you go straight to creme de la creme, and that's your Aleco. I want a cage. It went on sale at Walmart for $129, but I'd already bought mine. Aye. See if it does the job for what you need, you're fine. And then see when you've got the extra money to put on an upgrade, then do so. I've been fortunate, as I say, buy right, buy once. That everything I've bought has been perfect. I don't need to rebuy anything. Like, the only thing that I had to rebuy when I first started my home gym is a bench. I'd bought during COVID. I'd bought a bench just off somebody, and it did the job for a bit. It wasn't the greatest, but I did it. I bought a bench off somebody. I believe I bought it for like, I want to say it was like 100 and something or eight. It was like 100 and something quid. It was 180 quid I bought it for. And then I used it for several months, and then I decided to sell it and get myself a much better bench. I actually managed to sell the bench for the same price I bought it for, so fucking didn't lose any money, which was great. And then this bench is a lot better, but this was 500 quid. Well, this was like 450 quid. This is quite an expensive bench. Right, let's get this set done. Cool, man. Oh, my hands. I'm shattered, man. $169. I'm gonna cut by ketosis. I know what ketosis is, but just I'm googling it again because I can't fucking mind like the kind of proper hang of it. Aye, a metabolic state where your body burns fat for energy instead of glucose. Decent, man. See, I'm not the best when it comes to the whole diet sort of stuff. I literally just go by calories. That is it. How many calories am I eating just now and gaining weight? How many calories do I need to eat to lose weight? So I literally just go by calories and then just have a mixture of proteins, fats and carbs within that calorie allowance. Just try and have a nice wee balance. I probably eat less protein than I should, and I probably end up being a lot more carbs and fats. But you know, it is what it is. Keto is so much easier. You don't go hungry, but on a counting calorie diet, I'd always go hungry. Okay. Just as I kind of mind, so what is the? I know someone who always does keto diets and stuff, but they do keto dieting, but their physique doesn't really change and stuff. So I guess they don't really fucking do it. But what is the main principles of a ketosis diet? Just so that I'm a bit more, as I say, the whole diet and stuff, I'm still, even the whole fucking 12 years training, I'm a very basic dieter. See, like when I do count calories, the days where I'm not hungry and the days where I'm very hungry. But the days where I'm hungry, I just allow myself to be a bit hungry. That is it. A wee bit of suffering didn't kill MD. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. High fat, moderate protein, low restricted carbs. Aye. No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. The main premise of it was like a low carb diet, and so see when you switch. I'm just saying. So when you switch to keto, are you still doing a calorie deficit, or are you just doing your same calories as what you would be doing for maintenance and stuff? That's what the way I see it. It's just pure fuel. If you're eating a calorie maintenance, you'll not change weight. If you eat less calories, you'll lose weight. If you eat more calories, you'll gain weight. See, everybody's different, in all fairness. I like carbs. I like carbs is a good source of energy for me, to be fair. When it comes to like protein, I'm very basic. My protein is, if I have it on the dot, 1 gram to 1 pound is more than enough. And Bowser, Big Bean, burrito, dirty keto. Is that just kind of eating whatever the fuck you want, but just trying to keep it low carb? And Famix, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. No, it's like, for me, is you get protein, and if you're doing it for muscle and stuff like that, or just general health, the best rule of thumb is a gram per pound of body weight. And I like to even phase it into kind of weight goals. So let's just say somebody who weighs 200 pounds wants to weigh 160 pounds. So you're not going to eat 200 grams of protein if you want to weigh 160 pounds. So I would write there and then, if you weigh 200 pounds and you want to weigh 160, you have 160 grams of protein, because that is what your weight goal is. And then you just adjust your leftover calories as proteins and carbs. And if someone who prefers doing keto, I guess you'd have a much higher fat content and a much lesser carbohydrate content. $7-11 to 5-7 bunless cheeseburger bite hot dog with a Dr. Pepper diet and five fibre capsules. Haha, please look up cheeseburger bite bunless from 7. Okay, that just sounds like a pure like a UK rustler burger type deal thing, like just the most processed shite you can eat, but it tastes fucking phenomenal. What time we at? It's nearly 1 o'clock. So like, on keto, MyFitnessPal said my fat was 100 grams, but carbs was low. See, FitnessPal is just good for setting stuff. I wouldn't take FitnessPal as verbatim. I don't recommend dirty keto, but keto works, I just do it infrequently. Aye. I don't think you're supposed to do keto for long periods of time. I think it's more of a kind of temporary thing, and then go into a maintenance of normal dieting, and then after a period of time go back into it. I think it's something you go in and out of. Like my main thing just now is weight loss, so I have been doing a lot of yo-yo dieting. So I've been like dieting, losing weight, competition, gain weight, losing weight, competition, gain weight. So I've been doing that fucking constantly, and I'm scared at it. Because as I'm going to get older, it's going to get harder to be getting down. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get my weight down. Competition, maintenance. I'm going to try and keep my body weight low as I can. And then again, I'm going to try and keep going down. I would like to try and get ripped again. Like, I'm physique-wise pretty decent, but I'd like to get myself as lean as I can. So that means when I'm in my weight class, I've got more muscle I can put on. Also, ketosis gives sugar a break and helps diabetes. Aye. Well, type 2 diabetes, if you're insulin dependent, then you're fucked there. But aye. People who suffer from eating too much sugar and obesity, aye. I mean, I eat a lot of sugar and stuff, but I also exercise and stuff and regulate my eating. Do you tan? Yeah, this is me pretty much white just now. When I go on holiday, I go quite dark. But half Scottish, half Turkish, so this is me in my white form. And when I go on holiday, I go really dark. Right, let's get this set done. Oh, we're making sure we hit some pause stuff. I darken myself. Nah, well, I'm half Scottish, half Turkish, so I'm always just kind of sallow skinned. And then when I go on holiday, of course, pigmentation, absorption of vitamin D, melanin, I just go really dark. But of course, living in Scotland, there's not the sun out that often, so I go as white as I can to get as much vitamin D from the grey clouds as I can. Nah, I just take vitamin D gummies. I need to buy more, I've ran out. So that's why the majority of people in the UK have a vitamin D deficiency, just due to a lack of sunlight. That's probably why most cunts here are depressive. Yeah, I don't need these on. Right, we're just squatting now. I stepped away, oh good. We're just squatting now, so it's nothing too heavy. As I was squatting yesterday and I got 160 for 2 sixes and 1 free. So did quite alright. So we're just doing like 125 low bar and we're just hitting 2 sets of sixes, I think. So, but I'm putting the knee sleeves on because my knee is just feeling a wee bit sore. I think I'm keeping the jumper on for this entire session, man. I actually do feel quite cold. Do you hold your breath for reps? So, depends. So see if I'm doing like a 1 rep max, brace, hold breath, try and get the most of that 1 rep done. If I breathe, I'm just releasing all my fucking rage. But yeah, I tend to hold once I brace, bringing on all that air, I will retain that air for as many reps as I can. So if I'm squatting, and let's say I hold my breath, brace, ready to go, I could do maybe 4 reps before I come back up, breathe, re-brace, and go again and hold my breath. It's the same with deadlifts, it's the same with squatting, benching, deadlifting. Same with pretty much any movement I do, apart from certain ones where I'll breathe continuously. Like for example, if I'm doing like tricep, if I'm doing like very isolation sort of stuff, I'll tend to just breathe regularly, get as much oxygen through you to perform better. Just to not even perform better, but just to go with the flow. Whereas if I'm doing something where it's a main mover, where I need to be like solid and I have a solid trunk, then brace, ribs down. I believe reps in a single breath training improves. Absolutely. It's like when you're swimming and you do more strokes in a single breath. You're basically just training the heart to use the oxygen it has for longer. So it is like it is cardiovascular. That's why when you do squatting and you hold your breath, you do only 6 reps and you're breathing out your ass. You've essentially done like a wee mini sprint. Because you've raised that heart rate to a high ceiling. Or it's max training rate. I'll do 1 set of this to warm up, and I'm putting these sleeves on right away. Just to want niggles, because I'm squatting again the next day. I see spots in heavy singles, breath triples. See, I have never, you know how you see people do deadlifting and stuff like that and they pass out? I've never passed out or felt really bad in a certain way, apart from one time. I did my 217, so when I did my PR, my deadlift, everything just kind of went fuzzy, and when I got up, it was still all fuzzy, came down, and the whole legs just kind of, it was like a kind of wee spring, it just kind of went loose, and I had to pure balance myself, and then recollect. First workout of the year. I don't even count the whole workouts per year. I just train for consistency. That is it. Like, I'll try and have a look and see how many workouts I've missed in so many weeks, and it's very, very few. Yeah, I'll put knee sleeve on because I can feel my right knee just being a wee bit sore. Jeez, what an experience. Oh. probably, I think, no, I don't know if I didn't. I need to put a video on it. Right. 125, 125. Do you ask to grass? Sometimes. So, I have a very odd issue with squatting powerlifting. So, in powerlifting, you only need to, your hip needs to break parallel with your knee joint, and that counts. So when you watch a lot of people squatting, you might think that was quite high, but technically it was parallel, so it counts. My issue with squatting in competition was I constantly used to squat ass to grass. So see, trying to untrain myself to squatting a bit higher, it's been very awkward. So I used to squat, as I say, low bar. I'm doing low bar. I could still low bar squat pretty damn deep. Then of course high bar, my ass is nearly touching the fucking floor. So, but that's no use in competition. Because competition, yes, range of motion is excellent. If I go well below parallel, there's no stipulation for the judges to give me a red light for depth. But I'm not doing myself any favours, because I'm just making the lift slightly harder for myself by going deeper. So, my rule of thumb is, when I've got the belt on as well, as I'm squatting, I say, technically, this could be construed as parallel, but I tend to just wait until I feel my hip hit my crease, and I know this is ass to grass. This is below parallel. Technically, I could come a wee bit higher up, but this does not feel right. That feels fine. This is too deep for powerlifting. So I've had to train myself from going from ass to grass to stopping higher up. So as I said, one of my main cues is the belt buckle. As soon as I'm squatting, as soon as I feel that belt buckle hit my thigh, then I know it's time to go up. I've hit parallel, regardless of depth and that. Pause bench would be hard for me. Well, see your powerlifting federation, do they do pause bench? I know every federation's got different rules and stuff, so I'm guessing these. Because I'm IPF, you've got 2 commands for squat, 3 commands for bench, and 1 command for deadlift. Yeah, so see if your federation is a pause bench, you'll need to get yourself out of that touch and go. You'll need to get yourself out of it. Because touch and go is different to paused. And also, with pause benching, or in competition, it can be really subjective from judge to judge. So I've had benches where you're down, and it's like within half a second, it's less than half a second, the guy's going press, you're back up, and you feel like it was a touch and go because it was that quick. Can you go over your commands? Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So in IPF, I say you get your 3 lifts: your squat, your bench, and your deadlift. And you get 2 commands for the squat. So the first command is start or squat, and that is essentially you're under the bar. You're unracking the bar, you walk out, and you become stationary, and you're not head down, you're looking at the judge, essentially. And then the judge will go squat, and you'll do your squat, you'll come up, You'll hold the bar until the judge says rack. So that is the 2 commands in squat. And then bench is got the most. So in bench and IPF, you can unrack it yourself, or you can get a lift off. So once you've got that lift off, judge will go start. You'll lower the bar until the bar is touching your chest, and then the judge will not say the next command until that bar is touching the chest and is stationary. There's no movement. The bar has to be on the chest, stationary. It can't sink in, it has to be stationary. Then what the judge will go, once he's satisfied the bar is completely still, he will say press. You'll then, once you hear that command, press the bar up. And once you've got that bar at the top position and holding it, the judge will say rack, and that's when you can rack the bar. So bench is probably the hardest for commands, because if you're somebody not listening and focusing, if you accidentally just press and rack the bar without the rack command, it's a no lift. As much as well you've pressed it, it's a no lift. And that's the worst thing you can do, is if you rack the bar after you've pressed a grinder, you've just wasted all that effort. And then, as I say, deadlifting is the easiest. There's only one command for the deadlift, and that is down. So deadlift, judges will say nothing. You'll get yourself set up, hingy, you'll get into the deadlift. You'll start your deadlift, you'll hold it at the top position. Judge will have a hand up, and he'll go down. And then once he does that, you just put the deadlift down in a controlled manner. Don't let go of the deadlift, because it won't count. You have to bring the deadlift down. You don't have to, pure negative down. You just down and then up. And another big rule for the deadlift is don't step over the bar when you're finished, because that could be a no lift. If judges are very strict with it, you have to step back, walk around. There's a lot of nuances and rules and stuff. I'm quite familiar with a lot of the ones I need to know, but there's a few nuanced ones that people might not realise. Oh, fucking Lauren's hair, man. I say your federation commands might be different, the rule sets might be different, so your best, if you haven't done a competition yet, look at your federation rulebook and read it. But I haven't read mine back page to page, I just know the important things that I need to know. There's still a lot of probably nuances that I don't know about. Have people stepped over? Yeah, I've seen people step over the bar. And I actually have seen all the judges just give them a warning about it. Go, look mate, don't step over the bar. It could be counted as a no lift. Because I've not competed at higher level competitions where it's extremely strict. I've mostly competed at just local competitions and a regional, so Scottish. And you have to see people step over, and the rest will just give them a wee look. Technically, I could no count that. Walk from behind the bar. A lot of people do it anyway. I've not seen a ref just disregard a lift due to it. But I would say if it was at a higher level, maybe like at nationals or something like that, then it could be a thing that could make or break a competition. Because sometimes right after a deadlift you're not thinking, so you just do what you just walk and that's it. That's why after I do a deadlift I'll just take a few steps back and I'll just look at the scorecard and wait for I'll look at the light cues and wait for my whites hopefully, and then get it and just walk behind. Right, let's go. That's fine. That was absolutely fine. I'm just doing 6 again. I'm just doing this again. I could move up in weights and stuff, but can't be arsed. See, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news at all. News is depressing as fuck. Breathing out my ass, man. Right, Ronald Weed. Just hit us with all the emojis. I know I've got quads for days. $5:30 AM. Damn. See, it's can you bodyweight acid no sleeve? Yeah. I can squat acid in sleeve. If anything, the sleeves are helpful. No. These are my looser sleeves. These are my training sleeves. These are just so that I can get them on and off easier for training. I've got my competition ones in my bag that are much tighter. And I need to use straps to pull them on. I can just slide these on and off as needed. Got a wee blackhead in my thigh, I need to pop. So do training sleeves give you an advantage? Yes. So a training sleeve is just a compression around your knee joint, and it goes over your calf a little bit, it goes over your thigh and your hamstring. A right size fitting knee sleeve, take it on and off easier, with enough compression. It keeps the joint warm, keeps everything together, so less likely of injury or just pain. Plus as well, when you get into that squat position, you're compressing the knee sleeve, and what happens if you compress something that has elasticity into it? It's like a spring, it'll expand as you come back up. So essentially, the tighter the knee sleeve is, the more spring it will give you in that bottom position. So yes, there is an advantage to wearing a knee sleeve. Is it a massive advantage? No, I wouldn't say so, but it's still an advantage nonetheless. And my knees feel great squatting in them. Like, I used to never use any equipment, including the belt and everything, until powerlifting, because I used to always say, you're a pussy otherwise, I don't need it. But as I say, it's like a carpenter with his toolbox. They're all just tools. See, I can get these on and off very easily. If these were my competition ones, it'd be much more of a fight. So what weight am I doing? $10 kilograms. That's why you'll have the training ones, yeah. So this is my training knee sleeve. So basically, what makes it my training one is it's a size large and it's a softer fabric. Where this is my competition one, it's a size medium and a much thicker, harder material. You can see just by kind of, if you do the circumference differences, get the light in. Like, these are much tighter than these. And as I say, I'll show you, look, for example, imagine you're squatting, kind of pings up, doesn't it? No much though. Whereas this, see, that's the difference. So folded, boom, just pings right back up again. This, not as much. A little bit, but nowhere near as much. Gotta go, all good man. You take it easy, mate. I'm just finishing up my workout and then that'll be me. Right, let's get this first set done. got 10. I'm zoning out. Saurus Des Shelley, I don't even know what it is. S-A-L-U-D-O. That's the greetings from Chile. Greetings from Scotland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 10. See if I can get the last one. One more set and that's me done. Right, let's get this last set. That was pretty smooth, not gonna lie. Both sides just slid off perfectly there. Nah, see, that wasn't as good. Right, that's me done, guys. So, Sam and Adam, unfortunately, you've just came at the end of my workout. I need to finish because I need to go to my mum's for New Year's dinner. But we did a good wee workout. I'll be training again tomorrow, so hopefully you catch me then. So let's just finish off with, we'll say 9. Very close to passing that, regardless of wee red. So I will love yous and leave yous, and I will see yous all tomorrow for some heavy deadlifting. Take it easy.